Hey everybody, kokofemme. Hopefully my camera is not doing this dag blasted washout type thing. My colors when I do them is so frustrating because I want to give you guys the hottest and brightest of colors, and then I go to upload with my program and then YouTube does something else to it and it's just not coming out right. So hopefully my colors are coming across. This is my I'm gonna call it my Meritrini. Hey Karen, my inspired look. She did a look using a few colors in her latest video, but I wanted to switch it up just a tad bit, and I used Wood-Winged Hepcat and Shadowy Lady. But Karen, thank you so much for reintroducing me to Hepcat, because I totally forgot about it. Sometimes you just accumulate so much stuff that you forget to use the stuff that you already have. So I hope you like the look, and if you're interested in how to get it, please stay tuned. I'm going to start with some Urban Decay that I depotted and put into a little container. And this is probably overkill. You don't need that much. But I'm also going to use a secondary primer. Again, if you watch my channel, I have extremely oily lids, so I always use a secondary, sometimes 3 bases in whatever I'm doing on base. But I'm going to use the D Squared matte grease paint in V, which is a purple color. Looks like that. So I'm going to apply that all to my lid. And with these grease these grease paint sticks, if you don't know already, you gotta move pretty fast. And I'm just pressing that into my skin. I find that it blends well if I do it with my finger, so that's why I'm so going in with a small eyeshadow brush, and I'm using a MAC 228. It's a very small brush here. If I can get the focus in. It's not huge at all, okay? And I'm going to go ahead into Wood-Winged. It's all beat up and worn out because I love this stuff. Shows up exceptionally well on brown skin. If you are of a lighter complexion, what I would recommend to get Wood-Winged to pop on you would be to put a darker base, but you can get the same effect. So I'm just going to apply that to my inner corner, taking it upward, maybe about a third. And Wood-Winged is just, the color is just like blow in your face, for real. Shout out to Jazzy Boo, because this is one of her favorite colors. Now, looks like I put on too much, so I'm just going to go in and tone that down a little bit with a clean brush. I'm going to go in with the same brush. You can just flip the brush on the opposite side, and I'm going to go into a color called Hepcat. Very nice. And again, shout out to Meritrini for reintroducing this color. I've always had it, but never really used much of it. But yeah, I'm just patting that on there, and as I'm doing that, I'm blending it with the Wood-Winged, so to aid for a smoother transition there. Okay, lastly I'm going to go in with Shadowy Lady, which everybody knows about Shadowy Lady. Dark plummy color there. I'm going to go in with a what is this, a dirty 217 or any type of fluffy brush that you may have. So all I'm going to do is swirl this a little bit, swirl it around in there so I can get an even amount of the product onto my brush. And the way my eye shape is, it's hooded a little bit. Matter of fact, it's hooded a lot. So in doing my videos, I tend to go above my crease. My natural crease is right here, but as you see, if I do that, it's going to sit on my lid and you're not going to be able to see the shadow. So adjust this to your eye shape, okay? But with myself, I know that I have to go in, and I'm just going to swirl that in the corner, kind of brushing it into that Hepcat, and I'm going to take it up, kind of like above my brow, my natural brow bone. excuse me, my natural crease. What am I talking about? I can't even get the word. I need to do more videos so I won't be so rusty, right? Yeah, right? And I'm blending that inward. So I'm just taking the product, swirling it more concentration on the end, blending it into the hep cap, and taking the remainder and fusing it in with everything else. Okay, so your look should look somewhat like that. What I'm gonna do next is, I always love a good transition color, because when it's hard to get that harsh line right there, you don't want to leave your shadow like this. See, that doesn't blend very well with the remaining skin color, your brow color or highlight. Ooh, I gotta fix that brow. Handle that in a minute. Okay, but I like to always use a transition color, and my favorite go-to transition color that seems to work for me for a majority of my colors is brown script. So I'm going to take a different brush, and this is just a wider edge fluffy brush, and it's the MAC 224. I'm just going to swirl a little bit of that brown script in there, just so I can tone down the harsh line that I made with the shadow. Next, I'm going to take that same brush, just wipe it off a little bit onto your skin. I'm going to take a little bit more of hep cap, and I'm going to go right above that brown script, just a little bit. I don't want it too overpowering, but I do want to make it look like an easier transition there. So I just want to put a little bit of hep cap, and I'm taking it all the way in. A flat edge. I love this brush because it's so stiff and it can really get in there and get under my brow bone. And this is the MAC 214, but again, use any brush. Go in with a little bit of my highlight color, which is Straw Harvest, and it is a peachy color. Volux Pearl, very smooth on. I'm getting a little bit on my brush and tapping off the excess. I'm going to apply that right underneath my brow bone and blend it down into the transition color. Okay, now that you have the brow highlight on, I'm going to take some NYX liquid liner. I don't worry about really getting into that area because I can always take an eyeliner pencil. Next we're going to and even that up. Line the waterline. Clean out the boogies from the inside corner of the eye. And we're just going to take that same, I'm just going to take that same flat edge brush and complete the sequence on the bottom and apply my lash. And yeah, I'll come back with the finished Fashion Muse lip glaze. Remember that pretty lilac purple, you guys? And it's really giving me a lot on camera, but it's not that bright in person, and we all know about pink that. And I applied that right to the pop in the middle. Just a pop of color, more color in the middle so that it can do something else. Okay, so that is the completed look. Hope you enjoyed my tutorial. I plan on getting back in the flow of things and doing more makeup videos because that's only going to make me better at blending and doing things like that. So hope you guys enjoyed the look. Thank you for watching my Ameritrini inspired look. Take care, you guys. Bye. Pictures to follow.